Hey, what's up, guys? Doing a live stream right now. Was thinking about answering some of your questions that you guys sent me. I can't remember if I did this last week. So basically, what's gonna happen is I'm going to answer some emails, and you guys can like pop over questions in the chat right over here, right down here. Perfect. So yeah. Let's get started. And by the way, I hope you guys been liking my frequent uploads recently. Just been posting little small videos here and there. Still doing pharmacy videos and whatnot. Just posted one about like what it's like to like be a parent and work in the pharmacy at the same time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Still waiting for my other hard drive to get repaired. I had like more residency stuff like on my other hard drive and whatnot, so waiting for that to get fixed, and then I will do that. Tell Joe hi and nice tips. Good. Yes, I will. Hey JD Death. What up? Okay, so while you guys like are joining in right now, I'm just gonna answer some emails. Well, I didn't get that many emails this week, actually. I just got two. And I can't remember if I answered this one last time. But it was, hi Kevin Yee. My name is Kelsey. I'm beginning my pharmacy rotations in a week. I know that you graduated in Boston, and now you're working in California. And I was wondering if it was difficult to find a job in a different state. I think I did answer this, but whatever. I'll answer it again. Also, do you have any tips for getting employed after pharmacy school or increasing your chances of getting employed through rotations? And yeah, I definitely did answer this last week, but I'll just touch upon it really quick again. For me, there weren't too many opportunities like to get employed through your rotation site unless you're at a retail rotation or something like that. But as far as clinical sites, they're like really hard to go by and stuff like that. So if you're like looking for a retail position, you want to look out for the like what I call gatekeepers. So the people that will actually let you into the company and whatnot. So those are the pharmacy supervisors, and they're probably going to ask your pharmacy manager or preceptor how your performance is, and so you just want to fucking kill it if you want a retail position. When it comes to residency and stuff, like my friend Brian was talking about how his work through his residency was like his work through the residency program actually gave him really wicked strong recommendation, so that's how he got his residency. So that's cool. Yeah, but as for getting a job and stuff, try to, oh man, I mean, I could go on and on about this, but just find something that, I guess, like if you're looking for a job in pharmacy, try to figure out something that you're really interested in and just apply, you know, and be very open. There's a lot of opportunities that are more than just community and retail. There's like PHS, there's other opportunities out there that you can always try as well. So that's a short answer and whatnot. I kind of want to get into like career advice right now and stuff. Don't feel like talking about it. So I had another person, Victor. I was watching one of your videos about scheduling and planning out my time. You said you had a way or papers to make yourself more accountable to sticking to a plan. Can you send me the papers my way? Yeah, of course. Definitely. I think he's referring to my morning ritual thing and evening ritual and like how I plan out my days and stuff like that. Hey, what up? What up, Steph? Somza. Yeah, so guess those are all my emails. It's kind of light this week, so I didn't get that much. I had zombie, Z fiction, I fiction, whatever. Is the exam difficult or more basic information? Since a lot of you guys are taking boards right now, my experience, it might be different now, but here's the thing, right? So my NAPLEX was wicked easy. It was a lot of calculations. Most people don't fail the NAPLEX and stuff. In California, our exam, it's called CPJE. I don't even remember what it's called again, but whatever. That was all clinical. That was a lot harder and stuff. And I know people that failed the CPJE and stuff like that. But how I basically prepared for it was just like study RX prep, the questions. I did farm charts too, so that helped me cram too, and that's how I did it in short. Anon Z, hey, what up? Philip Meehan, hey, what up? Yeah, so I guess wow, pretty light on questions today. Um, but if you guys have anything you want to ask me, feel free to. Fuck, this is confusing. This comment below right over here. What up? Bonjour, Sabrina. What up? What up? What up? Hey, how are you guys liking my recent videos? Like just me chatting and stuff. I actually got I don't want to say inspired, but I've been following this guy. His name is Milan or whatever. He's like a digital marketer dude, and he just talks in front of camera. I was like, fucking shit, I can do this myself too. Fuck. So that's what I started doing. Hey Bree. Yeah, my roommate's home too. So, so try and go in my notifications right now. Fuck. So it's looking like my stream is getting really choppy and shit too. Also, DJ Death was like, how can refugee hustle help the community? Basically just motivating people and showing people that there's like you can turn any obstacle into something beneficial, right? And I feel like that's a very strong principle that my family's like they haven't really sat me down. It's like, hey, I'm gonna teach you all the refugee struggles. It's never like that, but it's through storytelling, right? Like when my grandma was running from the Japanese during World War II and stuff, like I found out that she had no money, you know, and she had 2 kids at the time. Her husband was in America, you know, because he was a U.S. citizen. They were in the middle of like, you know, moving to America, but World War II happened and it pretty much stopped everything, right? So what was she to do? Like she asked for money from people, and like she asked money for people, they wouldn't give it, and I don't blame them. It's a time of war. Like people are starving, people are getting killed. So what do you do then, right? So then she saved up. I forget like whether she saved up enough money for a rice plant or she got one from somewhere. But basically, she planted that rice plant, raised her children on it, and then started making money from that. And I just feel like eventually she had enough money to move to America and with her 2 kids. And I think that story is very strong. Like you don't learn this shit in school. You don't learn about mental toughness. You don't learn about resiliency. You don't learn these values that my family and probably a lot of your families have gone through, you know? And so it's kind of taking that self-development type of area and combining the refugee spirit, man, and putting it together. Eventually I have bigger plans, but I'll probably talk about that later sometime. Okay, so Steph Sonza says, what methods do you use while studying in college? Because gross anatomy is mudda killing me right now. There's like, it's been a while since I've been in college and stuff, so it's difficult for me to talk about. I can tell you some of the strategies I use, but you know, like I feel like Study Hacks is a really great site to get hacks on studying, right? So there's like tons of things. If you need to memorize quickly, I recommend like flashcards. And back in my day, there wasn't like all these flashcard like sites. I heard Study Blue is good from one of my friends. So you can try that if you need to memorize something and whatnot. For me, when I was doing anatomy, I actually took Latin, so sort of helped. I don't know, like I just did really well in anatomy for some reason, and I really don't know the secret behind it, but I feel like part of it, like I was talking about before, was like during that year, I changed a lot of my scheduling, and I wasn't going based off of like feeling or like, oh, I feel like studying right now, or I don't feel like studying right now. You can't do that. You really need to set a set schedule, and your body eventually adapts. Just like when your sleep cycles, right? So I guess like I would wake up like at 5 or 6, drive to school, try to beat traffic, get to school around 7ish, start working, start working all the way to 6 o'clock. Go to classes, keep on doing work like in between my classes, and try to finish everything up until 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock was my time off, and then we would usually do happy hour or like fucking go play video games or do something, to get our mind off of like that shit. So that's what we did. Oh, sorry, my music is loud. I'll turn it down right now. Sorry, my bad. I hope that's better. My bad. Okay. Do you feel Adiao Roca? I'm probably fucking that up. Do you feel happy with your pharmacist career? Would you ever think of changing career? Oh, of course. I feel like the person who I was when I selected pharmacy and who I am now are very different. Am I happy with it? Yeah, I'm sort of happy. I get to help people all the time. I get paid really well, and there's a lot of pros and cons with it. But I feel like with my I don't want to say with my abilities. That sounds hella cocky. I would say after like discovering myself a little more now. Um, After discovering myself a little more now, uh, I feel like I'm better. I know my skills a lot better than before, so I can do probably more things than I could before. Yeah. So it's nice and stuff. I don't regret ever doing pharmacy because it got me here, it got me in California, it got me like in this house and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't regret it at all. But I just feel like there's natural progression, right? So, uh, Gunner JX. You've been so active on YouTube recently. Yeah, I have. Just because I just realized, like, hey, I really like making short videos and stuff. I don't get a lot of views and whatnot, so I just need to fucking kill it with more videos and whatnot. So, I mean, I talked to a lot of my friends recently, and I figured out like ways to edit a little quicker and whatnot. I don't really like live streams. I like a lot, but sometimes they're hella long. Like when I do a live stream, that's like can take up to an hour, and people don't want to watch that whole shit. So I just plan on doing like these like once a week when I'm free, and just answering all your questions and stuff. And just like more than that, it's just I just use like Q&A as a way to just an excuse to talk to you guys. But basically, it's my time to interact with you guys and on a broader scale, because I sometimes do like webcam with people and whatnot, and we chat. So it's it's a really easy way for me to just connect with you guys. So that's all this really is. Anon, your videos are a highlight of my day. You mentioned in one of your earlier videos about having a 5/10 year plan or something and getting there. Are you trying to branch out of pharmacy, or is this a permanent thing? Can you tell us more about your aspirations? Okay, so you guys want to know more about my aspirations. Okay, gotcha. I touched upon it a little earlier, and I was talking about. I think I really like my time in California. I really realized that I really want to do more business and more digital marketing and stuff, and that's where after like writing for Refugee Hustle and doing this stuff and being more like doing videos and stuff for you, even though they're not super great. I think this is like it sounds hella corny. I don't want to say it's my like true calling or whatever, but it's something I want to delve more into, and financially it makes sense. I just need the skills to jump into it. So I'm using pharmacy to build up my skills and just learn. Like I'm just learning so much right now, and trying to fit everything together, you know. So that's what I'm doing. Eventually, I want to help people create their own businesses and create their own businesses free, like and sort of free them, from doing something that they don't want to do. Because a lot of times, like you're just confused about the next steps. Like I've gone through everything. Like when I was in pharmacy, I kept on thinking about, oh, I need the right business idea and stuff like that, the right idea. But what I realized through this process is that you sort of develop and create idea and mold one particular idea into a better idea, and that's the progression. It's not like you wake up with a great idea next day for a business or anything like that. And I like it because it's almost like I don't want to say a religion. It's not really a religion, but it's kind of like you're putting your faith in something, right? So every single day you're just trying to get 1% better, right? Having faith that tomorrow or future down the line it'll be a better day and better outcome for you, and not only for me but like for everyone around me, like for this community that like we sort of created, um, for my friends and family, everyone around me, and I see myself like creating more opportunities for people, and that's what I'm really driven by, creating win-wins for both myself and the people around me. Anon says, "Study Blue is life." Yeah, I heard really good things about it. One of my friends, you should go check her channel out. I will post it below, I think. Hold on, let me try to find it. But if you guys are in pharmacy, she has a channel about studying for. Well, right now it's focused on studying on her PCAT, but she's trying to go into fuck, it's lagging so bad. PCAT. But right now, she's trying to get into pharmacy school and stuff. And if you guys are more interested in that, like, cause I'm a pharmacist, I don't have to worry about getting into pharmacy school anymore. So I think like following her might be a good thing. She just did like the Dr. Collins thing. Hold on for a second, dude. It's so freaking hard to type and talk and Fortran. Hold on, guys. Hold up. Well, fuck. You know what? I'm not gonna slow down the chat because I'm trying to find the link. I'll just post it later, and you guys can find it. But her name is, I think on YouTube, Mimi Win. She's actually one of my viewers here. So she comments below sometimes, and I'm sure you can find her. But I'll post her link next time. Okay, so Adiel Roca, how did you meet Joe and end up living with him? In short, basically, right place, right time, man. I met him basically like to make because I've told this story probably 3 times already. But basically, I met him at Barbell, and we just started talking about like businesses and how I was unhappy as a pharmacist. And he told me to read some books. Met up with him later, told him that I read those books and they're really inspiring, and I wanted to do something like that in the future, right? And then when the time came up and he was looking for roommates, he asked me, and I just did it. So that's just sort of the short version. I wrote an article on it on Refugee Hustle a while ago, but I should probably do an updated one because I think that story was a fucking crazy story, and it was like a Hail Mary, dude. Yeah. Do you have... Yeah, I'm going to shut off the music right now because it's kind of distracting to me right now. Sabrina asked, do you have some advices, the advice to coves, about how to get a friend I really like, sorry, I'm kind of an introvert and I want to have friends. I will be in my, wait, what? Um, I'm kind of an introvert and I really want to have friends when I will be in my new school. Um, I mean, being an introvert doesn't mean you can't socialize, right? Uh, so I feel like a lot of time, like people get confused about introverts and extroverts, and they're like, oh yeah, there's this conception of introverts not being social. You can develop social skills, like anybody can, but it's just like introverted people, they get their energy within, and extroverts tend to get their energy from other people and stuff like that, right? And so that's how I look at it. People might argue differently, but that's how it is. I get really pumped up with people and stuff, so that's where I get my energy and stuff. But I mean, easiest way. I think joining clubs or having clubs are a great way because clubs like are you already have an automatic interest. So like let's say if you're really into, I don't know, swimming. I did swim team like when I was in high school, but let's say swim team, right? You're really into swimming, right? That's an easy way to meet friends right there because you have something in common. And when you have something in common, you're more likely to be friends with them. Like people like people that are very similar to themselves. If that makes any sort of sense, right? And so even when you're talking to people, like you can prepare. I don't want to make it sound like an exam, but you can like think of like topics that everybody, like a lot of people have in common, and just filter from there. So what's a hot topic? Oh, Pokemon Go, right? Everybody's like playing that game, right? So you can talk about, hey, did you catch any new Pokemon, or like just any sort of thing, or like what team are you on in Pokemon? Just talk to them and just try to see if you have similar interests, and it might be scary, but just start off small talk, and then you can go on from there. Philip Nguyen asks, oh yeah, so that's my tip. If you're there in school in your class, like just talk to them, and eventually, I feel like friendships. I don't know if it's just me, but friendships like in school were actually very natural. Like I never really had to sort of try that hard for friends because you spend enough time with them, especially in pharmacy school. Like your true colors will eventually come out, and people either like you or not, and you'll either like people or not. So uh, I wouldn't be too worried, man. So yeah. Um, Philip Nguyen says tips on happiness and enjoyment in life while hustling and working. This is something I struggle with all the time, but like sometimes we think about like when we're trying to enjoy stuff, like we think about. Let me adjust my camera. We think about like sort of um where's I going with this? Oh, we think about like going on vacation, like these extravagant vacations, but it doesn't even have to be complicated like that, man. Sometimes like it could just be kicking with some friends and stuff, or just like going on a Pokemon Go adventure and stuff. Basically, just I think the easiest way is to just break up the routine sometimes, And for me, I've been actually going to a lot of rap shows and stuff like that. Like I saw, who did I see? Oh, I fucking saw Wale. Disappointed, man. Tyga's this week at so I might go to that. I'm not sure. A lot of my friends don't like the same music as me, so I tend to go to these things alone. But it just breaks up the routine. So, but yeah, I can't wait to see T Ra. Uh, so but like my point is like it doesn't have to be very extravagant and stuff. It can just be very simple stuff that makes you happy. Like shit. One of the things I want to do is like eat fucking insects at this Thai restaurant in LA. So that's something. Could be like going out clubbing or something. Whatever, man. Like just take some time to just you know get away from like the hustle and just enjoy your life, dude, and just go on these random adventures. That's how I choose to think about them, right? But easier said than done because I am a fucking fail on this a lot of time because I get so entrenched in my work that sometimes I like isolate myself, and I think the other day when I shot that video, like everyone has bad days or whatever. I mean, I go through cycles like that sometimes, and it's very natural, right? So, uh, yeah. Thank you for your answer. So, if pharmacy was not an option, what would you be career wise? What did you want to be when you were younger? Okay, like when I was a teenager. So I actually really didn't know. Like in high school, I had no freaking clue about which career I wanted to do. Like I literally chose like chemical engineering and pharmacy because I heard they made like a shitload of money, and that's what I did. So it's hella. That's really what I did. But at the time, um, like the household I lived in, my dad used to always yell at me and stuff like that, and it was just I was in a very negative mind state, and I couldn't like. It was really hard for me to come up with that question because I didn't know I didn't at the time I was so negative that I didn't I felt like I wasn't good at anything, and that's why it was so hard to kind of come up with a career choice for myself. I feel like a lot of people might go through the same thing, like where they feel that they're not good at anything, and so it's hard to make up their mind. But um, yeah, if I was younger, I don't know, man. But there's a lot more cooler opportunities like now in 2016 than in 2006 when I was a high school like student and stuff like that. So, yeah. Raul, yo, Tossie Farm D, what up? Tossie Farm D. I'm assuming that you're a Farm D too. Cool, half half. Hi Kevin, do you have any tips for passing the CPJE for someone who hasn't worked in retail pharmacy? I failed the first time and got a 56. So, uh, no, it's really funny though. Like the CPJE and stuff, it's like very super super clinical, and I felt like there was a lot of hospital stuff that I didn't really know, but I sort of just guessed the answer. I got like I believe on my CPJE I got like 86 or 83, somewhere in that range. I got like a typical B, right, slash B minus. I don't remember anymore. It's kind of long ago. But basically, what I did, I just studied the ARCS prep questions. That's one thing that really helped me. That's one thing that really helped me a lot. I also read farm charts. So farm charts, if you guys don't know, like everybody knows about ARCS prep because that's the book to go to. But through farm charts, like if I could do it over again, I'd probably do probably skip on ARCS prep was good, but if I was like on a budget, I'd probably do farm charts and the ARCS prep questions and just drill myself until I get 100% on all those questions because that's pretty much what I did, and it helped me a lot. So that's what I did. Of course, they change the exam questions all the time. Do the practice exam too, like so you get used to the style. The questions on the exam are a lot harder than that practice, like pre CPJE like exam and stuff. So I mean, that's how I did it. I just got a feel of how the questions were, like the format, and then I just studied the content through farm charts and ARCS prep questions, right? Yep. So hey Tassi, good luck, man. I know it's really hard to do your exam. My other friends have like failed it, like maybe twice. I had another like viewer of my channel and my content. They were um, they were really struggling, and they failed it up to. I think you can fail up to 3 times or 4. I forgot, but she was on her last try, and it really was stressing her out. I never found out whether she actually passed it or not. That'd be cool to ask her, I guess. But yeah, um, yeah. So okay, next question. Sabrina, I was wondering, is that racist if I only get attracted to Japanese men? When I see one, I have like butterflies in my stomach. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I feel. I don't think it's racist, man. I think it's just who you're attracted to. Like, for me, like I'm like pretty much only attracted to Asian women, man. And I mean, sometimes like I'll find like this like random like outliers and stuff. Um, like I found like it was really weird in pharmacy school. I never really like Indian girls or anything like that. But then, or like prior to pharmacy school, I never really liked Indian girls. But then I started like, I was like, wow, some of these Indian girls are actually really cute and stuff like that. So it's weird, but it changes, and it's just like your preference, right? There's nothing wrong with like, oh, I prefer pho over pizza or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just preference, and you can't really control how you feel toward those like toward who you're attracted to. It's just natural, and it might change one day, but that's just who you're attracted to right now. I don't think you should shame yourself about it or feel bad or feel guilty or feel like a racist. It's just what you feel, and I guess like the difference between that and like sort of racist is like prejudice, right? So when you don't really, you're just going by very limited information, and you're going by very limited information, and you just make all these assumptions about people. Um, like with attraction is different. It's kind of like, well, whatever gets your dick up or whatever. It's you're attracted to them, and attraction has nothing to do with like initial attraction. Like initial attraction has nothing to do with what they are inside. You know what I mean? I that's how I feel. Like that's initial attraction. Like initial attraction is purely physical, and it's just like, oh man, I find them cute, and that's what initial attraction is. So don't feel bad about that. Tim V just took the PCAT. Congrats, man. Oh, but you did shit. My bad. Dude, I don't even know how the new format is. I just know I bombed the PCAT and I ended up. I remember one of the schools I applied to. Like one of the schools I applied to, they're like, I like your transcript, but do you have a more recent PCAT score? AKA meaning, do you have a PCAT score that doesn't suck ass? And I was like, nope. And yeah, so I just pretty much applied to mostly non PCAT schools. So yeah. But sorry to hear that, man. I know the PCAT's very stressful for a lot of people, but I just feel like the PCAT's like a fucking like not like back when I looked into it, like fewer and fewer schools were actually looking at PCAT scores. But I don't know. Maybe that's still the case. I have no idea. Maybe the top universities still look at them. Steph Sansa can't wait to take the PT board exams. Yeah, I know it's pretty free. Like once you do your board exams for like anything, like it's a very freeing experience because there's only one way you can never lose it. If you fuck up really badly, if you fuck people over, or do something really illegal, those are pretty much the ways that you lose your license and stuff. Otherwise, and if you don't do your CEs and stuff, you need to do your CEs. So yeah, but yeah, so Tim V, have you heard about MCPH Pharmacy is school? What can you tell me about? Of course I know about MCP. I went there, man. um, so it's probably changed a lot since I've been there, but my general impression, like a lot of the people I met through MCP were actually great. There's like a lot of good professors. There's some really shitty ones too, from what I remember. But what's the crazy thing? Faculty there changes quite a bit. Some of my favorite professors still work there, and I remember being very frustrated at times because a lot of the policies that they made our lives so much harder. It just seemed like sort of extra bullshit, like if you're asking like for specific stuff, it's so long ago, dude. Because I graduated in 2013. It's 2016 today, and so I just remember a lot of like dealing with a lot of bullshit and a lot of unhappy people. Like I remember there was like a clicking policy and how they like had the videos, and then I heard that they removed the videos for the lectures and stuff, and it was just like, what the fuck, man? It's just like such a pain in the ass. And as a school, like if I was a school, I would want to help my students as much as possible, rather than burn and churn and take their money and shit and kick them out. But I'm not the dean there. I don't really, yeah, and it's something I don't really worry about. But if you want to find out more about the school, you should probably ask people that are in pharmacy school right now, in that pharmacy program right now. They can give you more accurate, like, description of it. But since it's almost like 3 years since I've been in the program, I feel like it's changed a lot, and my experience is going to be very different from yours. But yeah, and it depends. Boston, Worcester, they're different campuses too. Yeah, so Anthony Anthony Wong. Hi Kevin, any tips on prepping the transition from high school to college? Yeah. Dude, fucking enjoy your summer off, man. You deserve it. Uh that's the last time you'll see a lot of your high school friends, your last chance that you'll hang out with your high school friends. And there's nothing that can really prepare you for college and stuff like that other than going through that experience, right? And don't study ahead of time. Fuck that shit. But do, like, just have fun, go on a lot of adventures. Think about maybe what you want to do in the future, like cool careers that you might be interested in, and try to think of potential cool projects that you could do. And when you go to college, those first days, just meet people, study, I guess. But the most important thing, networking, or fuck, I hate the term networking. Like, just make friends and see if you can do any cool projects. And by the time you, like, I wouldn't stress too much on your future. Just have it on the back of your mind and see what the people that you admire that are 10 years ahead of you, what are they doing? And try to go in that direction. So hopefully that helps, right? So, um, Sherman Chong, do you have any recommendations for studying content that's based off on theory and application who are for those who are visual learners? So, visual learners and stuff. Yeah, a lot of time. So there's a few suggestions I have. I don't know if it really applies to you because that's a very broad question, but like especially when I was so I got a story for you. Like, if you guys are taking organic chemistry, um, you know how you learn the E1 reaction, SN1 reaction, E2 stuff like that. Well, I was having trouble sort of remembering it, and I just like I remember, like, with Orgo, like, I just saw these structures on paper. And I was like, what the fuck, right? And then I pulled out the organic structures and stuff like that. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try this out and try to understand this SN2 backside attack, right? And so I was taking this, like, electron or whatever, and it, like, basically anal probes this, like, fucking chemical structure and then changes the conformation of it. And so sort of having it in your hands or seeing it like that really helps, right? That helped me a lot. Or like trying to make it relatable on my terms, like how would this look like in real life? Are there any examples that I can get from it? Like, I just thought about some dude sticking his dick in a girl and like fucking her all up. That's just how I, it might be fucked up, but that's how I remember SN2 backside attack to this day. Okay, so or like when I was in pharmacy school, I was like, we were trying to memorize the DEA forms and stuff, and I was like, they're like, what is DEA 106? I was like, oh shit, DEA 106 reminds me of 106 in Park, right? And not the stereotype and shit, but what's the general stereotype of black people? They steal and shit. So DEA 106, what is that? Lost or stolen medication form for controlled substances. So that's how I remember it. As fucked up as it is, like, hey, I still remember it to this day, man. But also another thing, if you're a visual learner, maybe you YouTube, like, there's a lot more YouTube videos now than before, and you can easily learn a concept through YouTube a lot quicker. So YouTube it, and that might help as well. So those are my suggestions. I definitely use YouTube a lot during my pharmacy days. Because like there's this channel. It's called Study with Substance P, and it was like it was meant for medical students, but they taught a lot of the like very similar um, content, you know, and so I just learned from that too. Yeah. So, Tim V, bro, I think it's the only school that would take me if I applied this year because my GPA is like 3.2 with a shit score. What was your GPA when you applied? Oh, I had like a 3.3, 3.4. Though from my year, they would take anyone that had above like a 3 for an interview. So I think you have a chance. Try it. But you know, if this is the only school that you want to do and you don't want to wait another year to apply or improve your grades or anything, like fuck it, just do it. Just suck it up and just go through the program and just get your degree. And if you're doing pharmacy, that's pretty much all that matters. Like you get your degree, and if you do cool projects or get residency and stuff, that's great too, man. So I feel like a lot of people put too much emphasis on which school you go to, and they don't really think about the personal development side. Like, how much do you actually hustle and stuff like that? I think that's important too. Um, oh, Anthony Wong, thanks Kevin, no problem, man. Steph Sonza taking Orgo next year, gonna die. Last time I took chem was freshman year in high school. Well, Orgo is very different from regular chemistry, from general chemistry. So I don't think it's very different, but it focuses on different things, and I don't think you have a lot to worry about, man. Sabrina, I'm sorry for my random question, but can you say the French words that you know? Bonjour. Uh, Menage a trois. uh, Baguette. um, Croissant. Let's see what else I know. Uh, that's pretty much it, man. I never took French, so I don't know that much French, man. So, oui, oui. That's it. All right, cool. Adio Roca. Damn, that question was really random. Haha. That's kind of kinky. Do it, Kevin. Me too, Steph. Thanks, Kevin. How is Boston though? Like, is there a lot to do? I don't know where you're originally from, but Boston to me is always home, so I'm always going to be very biased. But I feel like there's quite a bit to do in Boston, just like any normal city. Um, but if you're coming from like California to Boston and stuff, it's just very different because you get to experience like the Four Seasons and stuff like that. The food isn't as good and whatnot. Like you don't have as much innovation with food, but I feel like it's a good place to live, and it's close to all the other New England like border, like the other New England like states and stuff. So you can explore. It's 4 hours away from New York and stuff, so you can go there at times when you have free time. Um, yeah, so I mean, I love Boston, man. I grew up there for like 25 years. It's always home to me. California will never be my home. But it's done me well, and I miss it a lot. Like all my friends, family are there. Um, yeah, so I don't really know like what there is to do in Boston. I feel like it's the same as here. Like you ask me, what is there to do in California? I don't freaking know, man. Okay. Steph sells a baguette. Kevin Yee 2016. Yes. Bon appetit. Yeah, that's true. Um, Tim V from Florida. Sabrina, you're so adorable. Ooh, somebody has a crush on me. Steph Sonza. Hey, I'm from Florida too. Did I go to my high school reunion? Oh shit! My high school reunion is this year, huh? Fuck. I didn't go to this year's, but I went to like my high school reunion like 5 years out. And fuck, man, everybody was like fucking balding or fat as hell or like um, they weren't. Let's say this: they didn't age that great. I think like compared to, I think I look at like comparing myself when I was like in high school and now, like yeah, I've aged quite a bit, but I think like over the years, I got sort of better looking or like I've changed a lot, you know. But the people when I talked to 5 years, like 5 years out, they were just doing the same shit. They didn't really know where they're headed to. I was very like, I was like, I'm fucking diehard pharmacy. I'm gonna do this shit, and I was just very set on my goals. And when I was just talking to people, I was like, they, a lot of these people didn't know where they're headed to, and it's pretty interesting, I guess. Um, some of the people, it's just the pho. Where are you going? Fall it. Oh, I can't. I'm on keto. Ugh, fuck, I can't eat the pho. But when I was meeting people, like there's some people that I was like, wow, it's just we're just having a basic ass conversation, and there's really nothing to talk about. It felt hella awkward. Um, yeah, so I think like high school reunions are pretty interesting to see how people end up and whatnot, where they are. I kind of want to go to my to this year's. I don't know when it is. I probably won't make it because I live all the way out in California now. But I wasn't like, and plus like I was like, I don't want to say token Asian, but there weren't a lot of Asians there, and I feel like everyone that was important is still in my life now. I still keep tabs with them, or if I don't keep tabs with them, like when we catch up, it's like still like day one, man, and nothing's really changed. So yeah, shit. Those ways of remembering are really shady. Hey, they're shady as fuck, but hey, I still remember that to this day. So hey, you just need to know for the exam and whatever, man. If I have a crush on you, what would you do about it? Ooh. Oh, snap. Is that Cam? No, that's Joe, actually. He's asking me if I want to go eat pho. But turn up the volume. Let me try. Like, I don't have my special mic today and stuff, so. Or maybe I'm just talking really softly. But yeah. Damn. Raul's like, just Joe. JK, JK. As a fellow Jamalian, I'm offended. Can the man. Oh shit. There's like a Team Can and Team Joe, man. Funny. Um, as a single pharmacy grad, I find myself very lonely since being out of school. It's difficult to hang out with friends because everyone's hustling or married. What do you do to keep your sanity? I feel like I go through the same thing actually as you. So um, it's tough because people are really either a focused on like they transition their focus from school to their family to yeah pumping out babies and getting married and I feel like I feel your pain, man, because I'm very similar because even though I'm like 28 I still feel like I'm not 21 but maybe 23, 24, like a few years younger, not thinking about family and thinking about my hustle and adventures and all that shit. And when you get married, or when you get married and get in the kid phase, like your focus isn't on yourself anymore. It's focused on um, family. So I feel like that makes me very different from people that are my age right now because I'm not focused on that because I'm trying to build a legacy, man. I want to build a legacy where I can support my future family and stuff. So that's what I do. But to answer, sorry, I didn't answer your question. But so there's a few ways that I still keep in contact with people. I think once you get out of school, it becomes a lot harder, but you have to take more initiative, and it only gets harder the longer you stop doing stuff. So maybe that's setting up events. Hey, like, dude, there's this event coming up. This is rap Tyga show this Thursday. Do you want to come? Like, and just organize people together. Maybe they don't want to go to a club. Maybe organize a barbecue. You can always meet random people too. Um, through Meetup. Sometimes the people are a little sketch on Meetup and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of Meetup, but I do it sometimes just to chat and just to get myself in the social extrovert like mentality again. There's this cool concept. Like I learned it from this guy, How to Be Social or whatever. He does something called the champagne soiree. So what that is like, hey, a lot of people our age. I don't like to drink, but a lot of people our age, they like to drink. So what's the champagne soiree? Everybody brings like a friend and a bottle of champagne, and you basically just taste test them. And as the host, you provide all snacks, you provide all that. But it's a good way and a good excuse to just talk to people and meet somebody new. And that's one really easy way. And a lot of times, the easiest way to make friends isn't just going up to a girl at a club and just being like, "Hey, you want to be my friend?" Fuck no, you're gonna get denied, man. Um, well, maybe, but you have a lot higher percent chance if you actually talk to your friends' friends. And I feel like if you're friends with my friend, we probably have something in common, and so it's going to be a lot easier to make friends with you than someone else, right? So yeah, a lot of other times, like the person who asked about how do I make friends in college and whatnot, same concept, man. Just take something like do like extracurricular, not extracurriculars, but like sports, common interests. Maybe you're into programming or like I don't know some other thing, right? And just start meeting people in that field, and that's another way to meet people, right? And if you go on like coffee meetings and whatnot, you can always talk about like who else do you think I should be talking to, like in a professional setting, stuff like that. So there's tons of ways. You just need to be proactive, and it's hard, man. Like sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time in a day to schedule all this out, but and sometimes like it's best to like if you really don't have enough time to schedule time out, just be like just add people to the events that you're already going to. Like my friend, they're really like my friend is really good at organizing events, and they're like, oh yeah, there's this fucking there's this corny ass Chinatown summer nights thing in Chinatown. It's lame as hell, but it was an excuse for us to all get together, and I just introduced some of my friends with my other friends, and that's an instant connection right there. So that's what I try to do. Like if I see an opportunity where people can meet each other, have a good time, then I just do it. So yeah. Whew. Sorry, that was hella long. In Boston, is it diverse as far as people? Yeah, pretty diverse. We got the Puerto Ricans playing the reggaeton. We got Dominicans. We got pretty much every sort of people. We got the Vietnamese people. We got the Chinese people. We got Cambodians and Lowell and stuff. There's like a lot of different people, and it's like any major city. Like just imagine New York, but a lot smaller, and that's Boston. So yeah. Um, Tossie, yeah, Tossie, man. Like I said, I feel your pain, man. Even as a farmsy right now. Wilson. Oh, also one more thing, Tossie. Like, try to do cool projects with people. Like, I stay in touch with Angela because she's in a very similar state as me. So we just kick it half the time, and we just shoot videos. So it's fun. Wilson Leong. Hi, Kevin from Canada. What up? Uh, are you from the TO or the Montreal or the Vancouver? All my friends are getting babies and shit right after high school. Fuck, man. Damn, family goals, man. Shit. It sucks, man. Sometimes you know what? You have an accident, you pop out a baby. It's hard, man. So, Raul, yo, I'm from TO. Raul says he chills with Drake and Justin Bieber and Tory Lanez. Cool, man. When is my birthday? It's in March. It's right after St. Patrick's Day. Does age matter when going back to school? I'm 25, trying to start prereqs and thinking about applying to pharma or med school. Hell no. I had this like 50-year-old dude in my class. He was doing pharmacy. I was like, what? There's like a 40-year-old. I was like, what? 30-year-olds. Actually, the average age was actually 27 in my pharmacy class. So it's not too late, man. It's just as you get older, financially, it makes it's less incentive because you get better ROI the sooner you start, right? Because just think about it. For the sooner you start, assuming that you retire at the same age, the sooner you start, that's an extra six figs in your bank account right there every single year. So that's one way to look at it. So you might be starting a little later, but I think there's a lot of good things that can happen. And there's nothing wrong with taking a little more time just to figure out your career a little more. Because the I rather be very confident that I want to do pharmacy than kind of half going into it. Find out that I don't like it, but I'm too far in deep because of the debt. That sucks, man. Whew. Nah, age doesn't really matter in college. I'm 19 and my friends are 27. Dope. In my country, Asian people are so rare, like fucking Charizards in Pokemon, um, that everyone tries to make them feel at home. Besides they being natural from my country, they're like a diamond in a truckload of rocks. What country are you from? I want to say Brazil. I don't know. Uh, I have no idea. Um, that's good. I feel like Donzo, El Donzo, says like I'm a late bloomer. Like I got a business degree, but I just don't enjoy that area. But pharmacy slash med is really interesting to learn and go into. Dope. Hashtag not the best expression. Hey Kevin, you should go for it. Thanks, Kevin. Cause right now I'm done with PT. I'm going into med and maybe my masters. What the fuck? Left my ass off. Yeah, from Montreal. Lol. Well, Sabrina. Well, are you single? I know. I'm not in a dating site. I'm just curious. Yes, I am single right now. I touch on this like every once in a while, but I just tell people like the reason why I'm single is because I choose to focus on my hustle right now. Cause, like I said, a lot of people my age, um, they're stuck on. Well, they're focused on family and shit. But I want to create a legacy before I start a family, and I feel like that would also make me in the future a better parent because I have such a strong why, and it might teach my kids to also develop their own purpose in life or why in life as well, and if they can see that I'm actively hustling for this sort of goal or whatnot, it'd be a good example too, and it might inspire my child too. So hopefully I don't pop any babies anytime soon because that would really fuck my plans up pretty bad. But hey, shit always happens, and you just gotta wrap it up, man, and use birth control. And shameless plug, you should always, if you're dating someone, try to get them on an IUD because less chance of pregnancy. So that's my PSA right there. Whew. Sabrina making moves. I know, man. Crazy. It's hey, I'd rather have Sabrina hit on me than like fucking dudes, man. Sometimes dudes like fucking are thirsty as hell. I'm like, fuck, I feel hella awkward, man, because I'm straight. So yeah. Um, Snapchat me your pussy, Sabrina. Just kidding. Uh, Thanks, Steph, for the advice. Thanks, Kevin, too, for your advice. Yeah, thanks, man. Can someone be in pharmacy school while working in their full time career, non pharmacy related? Does pharmacy school need to be completed in 6 years, or can it be take longer? So typical yeah. So I've had friends do real estate. It depends on what your career is. You know what I mean? Um, it really depends. So it's a lot harder if you're doing like a clock in clock out type of a job. Probably not probably not feasible to do that just because you're in school, you have rotations, you have a lot expectations on your plate, so you can't just like always skip school just to go to work and stuff. And it depends what you're doing, but if it's more freelance or something like that, I see that as possible. Engineer Truth just uploaded a video. I know he just did a live stream too, so but yeah, uh, but pharmacy school is 6 years from high school, but the professional year is four professional years, or three depending on accelerated program. I know they even have those 5 year programs, which are fucking crazy from high school. So wait, Steph is like, wait, why the fuck are you popping babies? You know, sometimes, I don't know. I don't have any babies right now, but sometimes you stick it in, might premature ejaculate. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like that's the point of like unexpected pregnancies. Sometimes like they're not expected, so yeah, that's what I mean. Um, oh, me too. I'm single, but I don't want baby. Yeah. Um, Tommy V. Oh shit, my laptop just almost fell. Since MCPHS is a 3-year program, I believe I will still have time to go to the gym and have some time to be sane. Yes, you can still go to a gym, man. Just make it a priority. Just wake up early, and always make that a priority. And I think that's where I don't want to say I fucked up because I was still going to gym and stuff, but I think if I went back to farm school right now, because like I think one of the things I've worked on in the last few years is sticking to a regimen and actually hitting my macros and stuff, which is really cool because I used to try to do my macros, but I don't know, you just like hit this point where you just it becomes a habit and you just start taking responsibility for it. It's really cool process. I don't know what happened, like what day like I started like actively tracking every single macro and stuff. But yeah, it's just something that I just do all the time. Um, Steph, haha, Raul, lol, 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 lol. Dude, your Snap stories are hella dope. Yeah, I don't really post that too many Snap stories, just because I feel like sometimes like my life is hella boring, and I like doing those like I remember I did one Snap story about my friend Sylvia, and I like roofied her drink, and I remember some people got kind of pissed about that, but I was just playing around and whatnot. Fuck that. If you can't laugh, then oh yeah. So hold on for a second. Let me put in my charger. So actually, one of the people I follow, Eric Barker and stuff, he's very cool because he gives like self help advice, but is always backed by scientific data. And he released an article today. He has a blog called "Barking Up the Wrong Tree." You might like it, but basically, he was just talking about how you need to laugh because not only no shit it makes you happier, but also makes you live longer because it takes some of the stress away. It was very interesting, and yeah, I mean, if you can't laugh at shit, if you're always uptight, fuck it, you're gonna die sooner. So yeah, better find something that you enjoy and whatnot. Them snaps are lit as lit, fam. Thanks, guys. As a pharmacist in Cali, are you living comfortably or it all depend how you say? At the end of the day, it's all what you sort of save, invest, all that, your cash flow, right? And a lot of people won't understand what I mean by cash flow, but basically it's your money in, your net money in and out. So I feel like it's very important to really understand that concept of cash flow. And I have automated systems, but for me, like I've always been a very simple, pretty simple person. I don't really like buying a lot of fancy shit. But I actually bought lighting and shit, $200 lighting and whatnot. But it's really cool because I can afford certain things. But I invest a lot of my money still. Like most of my money like goes into investment when it's not going to my loans or going out. My other biggest expense probably is food. Uh, just because, and I don't really eat expensive ass food like that often, you know. So I have enough money where I can enjoy with friends and stuff. But I live like a pretty low maintenance lifestyle for the most part. So, but I would say I'm living very comfortably, and it's even better because I live with roommates, so it brings my rent way down low. So that's that's good too. I think that's very important. You should live like refugee style. Don't buy a bed. Fucking sleep on the floor, and save money until you pay off your loans or until you get something more stable and stuff like that. Because for me, I choose not to pay off my loans as quick as possible because I'm investing more of that money, and I believe that by investing my money, worst case scenario, I'll just break even, and it's building assets for myself in the future, right? And so that they can start compounding. Whew. Oh man, Sabrina, don't worry. I'm 19-year-old. You will not get arrested. Oh shit. Yo, Bree, guess what? This 19-year-old's hitting on me on my live stream.
Is it a boy?
No. Sabrina, are you a boy? What up? This is my roommate.
Did someone ask me, Sabrina, are you a boy?
No, I asked Sabrina if she's a boy or not. Yeah. Portugal, really close. But you guys speak Portuguese, so I just assume your name was a Portuguese name. So
YouTube told me to watch this earlier when I was coming home.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a suggestion. Kevin Yee, something.
Live stream?
Yeah.
Oh, my live stream popped up?
Yeah, popped up.
What? That's dope. Hold on for a second. I wonder if my monetization is... Oh, I saw. I see. We got 17 people in this bitch, so I don't have that many people, but it's better than nothing. Oh, they're saying like hi Bree. They're saying hi Bree. Yeah. I hope your fridge isn't how it was like in my fridge video. Yeah, I don't have that much stuff anymore because I just like fucking eat at home or eat out a lot.
Hi Kevin's followers.
Yeah.
Pinoy Pride. Pinay ako.
Hi Bree.
Hello.
You should vlog more. Sup Bree? I'm a girl. Oh, Sabrina is a girl.
So a girl is flirting with you. Oh, she's
nice.
flirting with you.
My first female fan. I was telling them I always get fucking dudes.
Yeah, that's true. Kevin's always telling me about all the dude guys.
Man, I need more like fucking female fans and shit. Or
give him some female attention.
Give me some heterosexual sex.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. Yes, give him what he wants.
Yes.
Fuck a peacat. Oh, Pinot Pride except I'm whitewashed.
Oh, fuck.
As fuck.
Fake homie. Well, she's half white anyway, so. Yeah. Fuck a peacat.
Bye, guys. I just want to say hi to whoever said hi, Bree. Boing.
Boing. Yeah. So. Whew. You should. Raul says I should vlog more, and I would vlog more, but what tends to happen, like when I vlog, is that I collect all this footage and I never edit it. So, kind of like, and I have to carry a camera and stuff like that. I don't mind vlogging and stuff, but sometimes it's just like a huge inconvenience for me, and I just want to, maybe in the future I'll do more vlogs again. But I have like tons of vlog footage that I lost through my dropping my hard drive and shit, which sucked ass. But I'm just waiting for that to come back, and then I'm going to go on a huge editing spree, dude. And I'm going to be pumping out mad videos. Like I have Vegas videos that I have, but I never released and stuff like that. I have videos of me trying to pick up girls, which fucking went horrible. But you guys get to watch it first. You guys can laugh at my my shitty pickup artist technique. What's the difference between... Okay, so Wilson has a question. What is the difference between mutual funds and index funds? In short, so mutual fund... So I'll break it down really simple because I don't want to get too in-depth about this. But basically what a mutual fund is like you have a manager. Let's say I run the mutual fund. I pick the funds that I want, and then that's the mutual fund, right? I pick a bunch of stocks and stuff, and that is my mutual fund, right? But because I personally pick those things, I charge more money, right? Index fund is if a computer does it, and it's computer generated, and it's lower cost, but the computer generates it. That's what the difference is. Typically, what the studies say, I don't know like where people say the study, but I just take it as true, I guess, which is probably bad of me. But they say that index funds, when investing in long term, it beats out the mutual fund thing. So that's fun. That's basically what it means. I just do index funds for the most part. So that's it. El Donzo, is copywriting fun? Oh yes, somebody actually found out that I did copywriting. Yes, I do. Would you say it's a challenge to learn? Yeah, it's I would say I'm still in the beginning of learning how to copyright. I can write copy. I do like typically when I write a post on Refugee Hustle, that's a form of copy, right? And so I really enjoy writing copy because I really like emotionally charging people, motivating people to do something. That's what copy is, right? So it's either motivating them to do something with their life, motivating them to pull out their wallet and give you their credit card. It's just like you could be it's kind of like, in Star Wars, you have the Jedi and Sith. You can be a Sith Lord or a fucking Jedi Knight, man. And it's just how you use it. There's scammers that use copywriting to scam people, and there's copywriters that really motivate people through this obstacle that they were suffering through a long time and they finally broke through it. So it's a really, I really love copywriting a lot because it it's one way that I can motivate people to do things that they already want to do, right? And that's how I look at it. So yeah, there's a lot of good things like copy blog. Sorry, copywriter. I think fuck, I can't remember. Copy blogger or copywriter. That's a good resource. There's a lot of good resources out there too. I've bought in courses on copywriting just to learn the art. So that's what I really like doing. But it's very time consuming, and I still find myself I'm getting better, but it's a very slow process, and I'm just trying to practice as much as I can, so I can start writing more copy and stuff like that. And yeah. Uh, Sabrina Badu. Oh, Sabrina says, "So what are you interested in me? So what? So what? Are you interested in me? Oh, wait. So are you interested in me? I have no idea, man. Like we're talking through online and shit. Sabrina, I want to fucking marry you right now. Yeah, but um, Donzo is that Big Bang a album cover? Oh yeah, I don't really follow K-pop and stuff. Big Bang, I think that's like K-pop, right? I don't fucking know. VIP for life. Since I've seen Joe's blog of you saying that you're a copywriter, I read hints of you there. Haha, yeah, that's dope. That's a really good observation. I kind of don't tell people like I want to be a copywriter. Well, here's the thing. I'm not sure if I really want to become a copywriter, but I want to learn the tools of copywriting so I can um, move my business forward and stuff, and help other people with their businesses. So that's what I enjoy about copywriting, and it's skill. And I think right now with my life, it financially makes sense, and it's something that I enjoy. So those are two things that I like. Sometimes the hardest part about it is just getting like your brain frozen, like writer's block. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Fuck. Yeah, I get writer's block sometimes. A lot of the time, actually. So, uh, yeah, but I'm getting better. Those times aren't as bad as before, and I get better with each piece of copy or every article I write. I get better and better and better, and that's how I do it. And same with my videos, man. My videos used to suck ass. I'm not saying that they're like fucking JK News great or anything like that. I'm not an editor, but it's a tool I use to like kind of talk to you guys, interact with you guys, and stuff like that. Whew, fucking tired, man. We can chat on Facebook if you want to. Why sin? Why yin sin? VIP for life, El Donzo. Any tip, Vincent Lee? Any tips for Netflix and CPJE, man? Yeah, I gave some tips earlier, but so a few things that I'll just recap. You can rewatch this replay after we're done. But I know it's like fucking hour and a half. But basically, three things I used. I used RX Prep. I used the RX Prep questions. I bought the CPJE course on RX Prep, but it's fucking useless. I didn't even look at or read the book at all, like that law book from that professor or whatever. So I bought that. What else I bought? I bought farm charts too. So out of those five things that I bought, I would say what I would do going back into it. Okay, fuck the book. You don't need to read the For me, I found the book useless. The law book useless, right? So I also our farm charts was really good because at the time I was trying to get all the necessary information, and really it condenses everything, right? RX prep questions for sure because the exam is mostly clinical from when I was doing it. It might be different now, but when I was doing it, it was very clinical, so I focused only on that. And those are two things I would do. I even think the RX prep book, it's nice, but it's like fucking BBC size, man. Like you need more condensed book to sort of read. And it's not like you don't need. It's not like you don't know anything, but you just need a refresher of the guidelines and stuff like that, what the medication side effects, stuff like that. And I think after that, going through that experience, those are two things I would definitely buy. And I would probably skip on the rest. So it's up to you, man. The RX prep book, since you probably have it, is also really good too. If you already went through it, that's great, you know. But definitely the RX prep questions and RX farm charts. Whew, fucking tired, man. Whew. Wei Yin Sin, I'm so excited that more and more YouTubers are doing live streams. Kevin, you should notify us when you do live streams so you can tune in. See, okay, so yeah, I actually wanted to notify you guys, but half the time I'm so oh man, I wish I could show you the behind the scenes of my life because it's so I don't want to say unorganized, but it's very sporadic. It's never the same thing. I have a problem where I have a lot of trouble committing to making time constraints and stuff like that. Uh, just because my life changes so much, and probably be a better idea, yeah, if I did live streams and told you guys and stuff like that. But it puts a lot of stress on me because I have a huge amount of work to always be writing, always shooting videos, always editing videos and stuff, and doing my pharmacy stuff on top of that, and trying to build a body go too. So yeah, I got rejected in making a joke. That hurts. Well, we can talk. Maybe we'll talk later, Sabrina, dude. Um. Oh, hey Kevin. Oh yeah. So Sabrina, but I can be serious? Oh my God, winky face. Hopefully I don't get arrested, man. We're like almost 10 years apart, man. But yeah. Maybe we can. Man, I'm feeling so. My cheeks are turning red right now. I'm getting hit on right now. Send me the pussy pic, and maybe we can talk. Yeah, but yeah. So, Yin, you didn't get a notification. I agree with Yin. I've been waiting for live streams, and I always miss them. I'm really glad I got. Well, thanks, Eldonzo, man. Do we have to click notifications for his? Oh, I don't know how YouTube does it. I just publish it, and either people join or people don't join. So typically, what I like to do them on the weekend because people are most available, right? And I think I might make a time every Sunday to do it. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to schedule out everything, and definitely you guys will know. I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll talk about that later, I guess. Whew, it's only for mobile version YouTube. No, I didn't. I always see them and miss the streams. My bad, dude. We'll see. I love you. See, there should be a bell-looking thing that you need to tap so you can receive notifications on YouTube uploads/stream. You should try Twitter. Oh man, I can't stand. I don't use Twitter. It's so many trolls on there, and I just never got into Twitter. Like, I have my Twitter like Asian Hukwai handle, but I just never use it. So I just follow porn stars on there. So that's literally all I use Twitter for. I just follow porn stars and try to get a jerk off session with it. Tim V, McGregor or Diaz? I like McGregor because he's very entertaining, but in all honesty, I think Diaz is gonna win because his ground game is superior, you know. And maybe if it's a stand up game, maybe McGregor has a chance. But I have a feeling once it goes to ground, the black belt's gonna win, man, and he's gonna dominate McGregor if it goes to ground. But it could be anyone's game because McGregor is really technical with his stand up, and I think you learn from your failures. He lost last time, so I think it's a great opportunity for him to go at it again. And I'm very curious from a martial arts point of view. I'm very excited, dude. Whew. I heard someone got into MCPHS with a 2.8 GPA. That is believable. So I actually knew someone who used to be on the admissions, and what they said was that everybody over a 3.0 gets an automatic interview. Under a 3.0, unless you have a special like predicament or something like that, you're not getting an interview. So it could be it, but I don't know. I'm not admissions man. Age doesn't matter. Oh man, it's just like that Pretty Ricky song. Age ain't nothing but a number. It's pretty funny. I'm dating myself now. Fuck, Pretty Ricky. Um, Sabrina, she said maybe you got this. Persistence, keys to success. DJ Khaled. Um, relentless man. Sabrina, I like your hustle. If she on the clock, she ready for that. She ready for that co-work co-work. Damn, I'm getting like I think this is hella funny. I'm like laughing so much, man. Cause you guys are pretty funny, man. Like egging her on and stuff like that. It's really entertaining from my end, man. Uh, are these comments a permanent thing, or does it get deleted after live streams are finished? So that's actually why I have the comments on this side or this side. Wait, this fuck. I can't see. Whatever. I have the comments on the one of the sides right here, and so that people know what the fuck I'm talking about sometimes. Because if I just do just my face and stuff, like it doesn't provide any context and stuff, and I think it helps seeing the comments too. If it doesn't help, I'll always take them away and stuff. But in my opinion, I think it really helps having the comments up, popped up. But yeah, typically comments get deleted after the video is done. It's 2:27 a.m. in Ireland right now. Don't you have like school or work or something? God damn, that's fucking late, man. Anon Z, the comments are permanent. Oh, cool. Yeah, so now they're permanent because they're gonna be on my videos. Did you ever think about El Donzo? Did you ever think about going into clinical pharmacy? Yeah, at one point. I did really well during my internal med rotation. I did really well during my AmCare, and those were the two ones I actually enjoyed the most. But I don't know, like maybe I was actually applying to a clinical pharmacy job just to see if I could get it. Who knows? Um, it's might probably be iffy, but it'd be a good change of pace because I think in the retail world, other than moving up to supervisor, I mean, I've pretty much capped out, you know what I mean? And eventually, I want to move up. But if I think about my dreams about either start like growing my business or moving up in the corporate chain, the business always prevails, man. Because it's my own. It's like having a baby, man. It's like being a babysitter versus having your own child. And I think it's cool. Like in this age, it's easier to be an entrepreneur. than like even 10 years ago. Hey, let me show you some books that I bought too while you guys are on here. So since I have quite a few people, I've been streaming for over an hour, 20 minutes. Holy fuck! But yeah, I got so some books that I have. Ask Gary V. I follow this guy a lot. He's really entertaining to watch. He's been on Breakfast Club. He's into rap music and shit too. Very interesting guy. I also bought this book called Ego is the Way, or sorry, Ego is the Enemy, and it's about how to do the hustle, set your pride away, put in the work, and dominate. I got to scratch my ass. Yeah. Whew. Is it true once you get invited for an interview, you're basically in? I don't know, but I assume so. Uh, Sabrina, I accept your invitation. When are we meeting? Oh shit. God damn, somebody got a huge crush on me, man. I don't know what to say to that. I'm just looking at your anime picture and I'll probably jerk off to it later tonight. It's summer break. Why Ian Sin? It's summer break right now. It's my day off work. Dope. Let me see how much. How much? When you say you're growing your business, what kind of business are you looking to go into? Like I said before, I want to go into the digital online business. So like selling my own products, selling, helping other people through consultations and stuff, write their copy, stuff like that. So there's a lot of different potential, but Refugee Hustle, man, that's my brand, that's my baby with Joe, right? So Joe's the mother, and I am the daddy. So yeah. So yeah. But that's what I want to do: digital marketing and online businesses. So, whew, hella tired, man. Been talking for so long. I'm out of tea. Fuck. Let me just check. I have 19 people watching. Holy fuck, dude. So who are the other people watching my video? Like, cause I see the same 5 people like commenting all the time, dude. So let me ask you this. For the people that have not commented yet, tell me what was your favorite thing that you ate all day, or yeah, that you ate all day. I don't know. I was gonna say for me, I was like intermittent fasting. The only things I ate today, I ate like a fucking smoked salmon, some bougie shit from Costco, right? I ate the El Pollo Loco because I didn't want to cook, and I think I might do In and Out and get a protein style burger and stuff. So maybe 4x4 or something. That's what I typically do to hit my macros. Cause and I had a protein shake. So the best thing I've eaten all day probably was, damn, this protein shake was bomb. Like I don't know, I got like some like berry shit. It was like bomb as fuck, and it was some type of vegan protein. So yeah. I have my face on Facebook account. You can do your thing on that, you know. Is that because of me you're getting tired like that? Damn. That persistence. Damn. Raul says, you thirsty hoe. Wink. McChicken nuggets. ROTI. Roti. Sticky rice. Okra. Oh, shit. I forgot. I asked you guys that question. McChicken nuggets. Dude, so I have a story about McDonald's later. I'll probably tell it later. Roti. That makes a lot of sense, Roll, because I'm assuming you're somewhere around India, Pakistan, somewhere around there, right? So sticky rice. My mom used to make sticky rice. My grandma used to make sticky rice. I used to love that shit. In the banana leaves and stuff. That was bomb. And sort of miss it. Like I haven't had it in years now. Maybe I actually had it in Hong Kong a while ago, but it's been a while since I ate jong. So I ate some okra stew, dude. So I don't think I've really eaten. I can't remember the last time I ate okra, and I don't ever remember eating okra. The only thing I remember, like, I remember learning about okra from like that show, Nickelodeon show, like Gullah Gullah Island, like that Nickelodeon show when I was a kid. So yeah, Victor Tran, I eat the dome food. Dome food is, dude. I heard they put laxatives in it, so you like have to take a shit right after. So yeah, a scone. Ayo, Tommy V. Ayo, I really appreciate all the pharmacy feedback because honestly, the process of trying to get in is hella stressful. Fuck my life. I got you, man. Dude, just have a plan, stick to it, and it'll be over in no time. Don't stress, man. Like, as long as you're working toward it, that's all that matters. Just hit the deadline. Try to get it before the deadline if you can, but sooner the better. Because even when they say that it's non-rolling, it's actually probably rolling. So at least with MCP, right? Um, lol, goddamn, I'm Canadian, but my parents are Indian. Dope. Sabrina can calm your estrogen, calm your vagina. That's what Steph is saying. No, I will not calm my vagina, says Sabrina. I'm just listening to the stream, and you and Sabrina's commentary is cracking me up. Yeah, dude. Same here. Randomly, while you're talking about pharmacy, sticky rice is hella bomb. You need to eat it again. Yeah, man. Like, cause I don't have family out here really. So I don't have any family, so no one's there to make it for me. I don't really make it myself, and I stopped eating. I stopped or limit my amount of eating pork too. So yeah. Um, I'm happy to see people enjoy my comments. Eating the mudda rice. I like to eat the rice. Yeah, rice is good, but I can't eat it right now because I'm on keto. Hey, good news, guys. So since I dropped, I'm like, so maybe a week or two ago, I was like 206. I was just holding on so much water after that 4th of July party. And I weighed myself today. I was like 196. And I took my blood pressure maybe 2 days ago. And it was getting closer to normal. So that's good right now. I'm really happy. And keto is going really well for me, but it's just water weight right now. So it has to. I've been peeing like a motherfucker too. Uh, dropout rate in farm school, dude. So yeah, it's quite high. A lot of people actually fail like 1 year. Like I remember at least like 30 people or 40 people. I remember when I first went in farm school. I can't remember the numbers I used to give, but it was like 300 something, and then by the end of my pharmacy program, there was like 250. So about 60 people dropped throughout the 3 years. But that's like ballpark. I don't really remember anymore, man. Um, but hey, it happens. It happens quite a bit, and people fail, and for any sort of reason, right? But I'm telling you this: if I could do it, then anyone can. So just put in the work, and it'll come. So. Uh, let's see what else. Come to PH, where all you do is fucking dude is carb load. Oh, Philippines, gotcha. I was like Planet Hollywood. What? um, Seton, do you know how Daniel is doing at pharmacy? Who's which Daniel are you referring to? Because I don't know a Daniel. Am I blushing? It looks like from the lighting, like this side is blushing, but this one's not. So maybe I'm half blushing. Can you take a vacation often, or is your company strict? My company, like CVS, was hella strict. Like it's hard. But I think it's hard to take a vacation for a lot of people. You need to plan at least a year ahead, and that's something I consistently fail to do. And I just don't get vacation. I need one, man. Like apparently I have rules like where I can only take a vacation on a Monday and it starts from Monday, stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I just know I need to go on vacation very soon because I haven't taken a vacation since other than my trip to California during my P2 year, P1 P2 year. my other vacation was during my P1 year to Hong Kong, and that was the last time. And I've been out of school. I finished pharmacy school, so that's 3 years, right? Or roughly 3 years. I'll give it 2 years, right? And then I've been practicing for about 3 years, so that's 5 years without vacation so far. So I need one, man. I'm getting really burnt out. I can tell. It's yeah. So um, I can make your face more red if you want to. Sutton, are you talking about Daniel Kwan, the one that used to be in JK News? Oh, actually don't know him. I never met him or anything like that. Maybe I met him. Let me think. I never met him. But I used to watch him on like the JK channel and stuff. So I think he was trying to do medical school, from what Joe told me and everyone else. But I don't really know him actually. Yeah. See, yeah, Eldonzo. I thought, yeah. See, I thought he was doing med school too. So yeah. Whoa, what kind of retail pharmacy you working at? I work as a farm tech, and the staff usually get a lot of vacation time. I have like 3 weeks of vacation, but I just have trouble like actually using it. So like putting request time. Usually when I put in request time, like it's full. So this is actually my first full year with this company. So that I was eligible and I missed the deadline. So it's really hard for me right now. But I don't know how it is in the future. So who knows? Like it could. Like I feel like this show was kind of my fuck up because I didn't find out ahead of time, and it's not always readily available like that information. So, but now I know, and maybe I'll plan a trip sometime soon. I still have 3 weeks of vacation that I really want to use, dude, and I just need a break right now because I'm just so burnt out. I'll probably use it as a working break or something, like so focus full time on refugee hustle, and yeah, maybe work from the Hawaii. I don't know yet. Be a beach bum. Yeah. Oh, if you don't know, my Facebook account have the same name as my YouTube account. Oh, so that's your real name. Gotcha. Uh, yeah, that's good that you have vacation time. Sabrina, you're gonna get targeted. Don't reveal information like that. That's true, man. There's a lot of creepers on here. Uh, but to be fair, a lot of my fans are like, I think there's a lot of dudes on my channel. Because one, I have Angela, and two, the other dudes are into Angela or they're into fucking me. And I'm like, fuck. But need more fans like Sabrina to hit on me and stuff. So yeah, get my that ego boost. If it's for love, it doesn't matter. Whoa, or something else. Um, can you bank your vacation time? No, unfortunately, you can't. So it doesn't work like that. Not in my company, at least. So yeah. But what I really like want is my business, so that I have more flexibility. I can work from anywhere, stuff like that. Look at these doggies over here, man. They're just fucking chill. Fuck. They're just chilling. Kevin, the Pussy Slayer. That should have been my D2 like name, like Kevin, the Pussy Champion, or Pussy Slayer, the Pussy Conqueror. All right, guys. I think I should eat something because I'm getting really hungry right now, and I think I need a haircut, man. Like my design is fading, like my hair is all fucked up, but whatever. All right, guys. I need to get writing. I need to get working. Got a lot of stuff. Got to edit tomorrow's video. I did a cool video. I got to finish up the refugee hustle post I wrote yesterday. So all that stuff is coming along, and yeah, guys, thanks for joining. It was kind of spur of the moment because I just saw my friend Matt do it. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna bite Matt's style. I'm gonna just fucking do a live stream by myself too. So, uh, and let me just double check the comments. Yeah, Kevin the Pussy Slayer. Can't wait for a refugee hustle. Yas, he can slay. He can slay the mine. Oh, motherfuck! Get Indian food. I can't do it. There's like carbs. Can't do it. So when you're on keto, it's basically meat and vegetables, man. So that's all I'm really eating. So maybe on my refeed day next week, I can do Indian food. I can do pizza. I don't even say pizza. So yeah. Anyways, guys, take care, man. See you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my videos. Hopefully you enjoyed my new refugee hustle article that will be coming out very, very soon, either today or tomorrow. Even though I said today or tomorrow yesterday, but I'm almost done. And I think it's a good one because I think a lot of you guys are going through some of the same thing. And maybe I'll do a future investment article too. So it was nice talking to you guys. It was nice dealing with all 19 of you guys. Sabrina, I'm glad I got Sabrina off. And yeah. All right. Peace, guys.